it doesn't matter how many times you wash something, you never get it all. So anyway, I'm gonna start pulling this thing apart. I do have to clean the air filter anyway, so most of this stuff's got to come off anyway. Now, where could that have gone? Right there. That backed out. That means the seat's not being held on by. Hopefully it has one on each side. I honestly don't know. I haven't even looked. Oh, so the seat just wasn't held on at all. That's good. Well, we'll start putting this stuff over here for right now. So yeah, this actually looks like it's going to be the exact same setup, which is really good. This guy's got the little 4-bolt. Looks like the same exact fuel pump, so that's super bad, actually. Super cool. So I think we're going to be pretty dialed. It should be pretty simple, straightforward swap. But at least I got an extra air filter, you know, that's pretty cool. That will definitely be the same. Yeah. I'm going to do some research, see if I can get an airbox. I might just throw this all on right now and then order a seat cover. I don't think I'll be using this until New Year's, actually. So, I mean, can't hurt, right? Harbor Freight. I haven't used this thing yet, but we'll see. Probably just pump it all into the Husky or maybe even Eddie's bike. Something like that. See if our little Harbor Freight pump works. We can get all the fuel out of this thing. Like that. I understand how fuel gets all the way up there, but all right, so I got everything body-wise stripped off. This is still the GASGAS subframe and airbox, but this is the KTM gas tank. The fuel pump went right in, which is the only thing I was kind of worried about because this came from a 4-stroke bike, but I figured they would use the same fuel pump. I just didn't know for sure, so that's all good. I was going to throw this guy on, and I did find they make these in black. Both of these pieces, this front piece is one piece, then this whole tail section is another piece. They do make those in black, so I'm just going to order those up before I waste my time like putting it on, and I know I don't like it. Probably start pulling this one apart. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's going to go pretty smooth. Start pulling the front end apart to get those triple clamps put on. And then order up plastic. I got to decide if I'm going to go white plastic or black plastic for now. I would still really love to do red. But we got to get some grips ordered up too. I mean, these are power wash, soaked in degreaser, simple green, everything. They just don't last. Like those grips on that bike have literally not one ride on them, and they're destroyed. There's 0 hours on those grips. But so yeah. Well, I got a little impatient waiting for the subframe plastics or airbox plastics to come in. So we're gonna run it white for right now just to get the bike together, see what we're missing. Everything was able to find a home except this guy. I could probably dig around a little more. There's clearly 2 tabs somewhere that this thing's supposed to sit on. On the GASGAS, it sat up under here with the coil, but those guys all found their home. But yeah, KTM tank, KTM subframe, we're getting the plastics on. We got to throw the triples on in a second here, so try not to scratch the forks, pulling them off again. We're going to try and keep everything together and pull it off. If that seems to be too difficult. We could pull the wheel off and pull them one at a time, but yeah, let's see how this thing comes together. Well, there we go. MC 250SX. Still really hoping one of these plastic companies can get me a red plastic kit, but I mean, there's everything. Still waiting on the black airbox, but can figure out a seat. I'm even thinking about maybe leaving the airbox white and doing this tail section white. I don't know. I got to figure out exactly the look I'm going for, but I do love how the frame pops. And then obviously I think I'm going to play it safe and do majority black seat, maybe with like red ribs or black sides, red center with black ribs, something kind of neutral that I can run a few different setups with and not have to keep buying a seat every time. But got the billet triples on, and yeah, it actually all went together pretty smooth. There's a couple things like the GASGAS didn't really use any of that screw-in style hardware. It was all like machine finish, so I need a couple screws. Like there's a couple spots the fender's not all the way on because it's missing a couple screws, and the bolts I have left over are too short. So, but there she is. All right, so here's Bobo's third gen. This is Brandon, Bobo, Bob, Blowby. You'll hear a lot of names, but here you go. Take that guy.
Well, this is my 2006 Pilot Ram 2500. Bought from the original owner. I hit 100,000 miles on the way home. First, got my 20 by 12 dunes. Nice. Carly 3.5-inch leveling springs. Don't mind this. Gonna fix that. Third in Fox shocks. Carly sway bar. Full hook performance. Control arms. And then it's just tuned right now with tunes from Wrong Way Performance. And then next level UT Stage 4 48. And then I also have Reaper traction bars. What else do I have? Oh, Boost Auto Parts paint matched mirrors by Precision Truck Specialties. And then also Recon third brake light paint matched by Precision Truck Specialties. Then Recon taillights. But yeah, that's it. For just being tuned and built trans, this thing can giddy up and goes. But
this thing is pretty rowdy.
Yeah, Laramie swapped. I don't really daily drive it that much, so she stays pretty clean. But she's my baby. I like her. But if you got a 4th gen G56 truck you want to trade, let me know, and I'll buy that and throw some money on top. But yeah, eBay special headlights. Got to redo those. Recon fog lights, everything paint matched. And then Synergy Manufacturing, Y-style steering, and then Fox steering stabilizer. And yeah, that's it. But yeah.
Cool. All right, here's Mile Kutch, but we call him Leet, so you guys will definitely hear us say Leetus, Leto, Leet Rig, Limrod, Leader, like 8 liter. But
8 Pete.
Here you go. That's your microphone. You're gonna hold that guy.
Okay.
All right, tell us a little bit about your truck.
It's a 2006 Chevy Silverado LT. There's nothing really much done to it. Just 7 and 9 McGoy's lift. Fuel 12 by 20 wheels. Toyo MT 37 wheel tires. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a 5th wheel in the back. And
Lito's truck's been the truck we use to tow Logan's trailer lately because Logan's truck's been down. What about this sweet sponsored exhaust you got?
4-inch straight pipe.
Sponsored by the Bus Fund, baby.
Yeah, for driving the bus.
Some nice eBay tail lights.
The 3rd brake light is perfect.
Not bad for a 16-year-old's truck, huh, Lee?
Yeah, not bad at
Gotta
all.
be the coolest kid in the parking lot, huh?
Yeah, have to.
All right, here's my uncle's 2020 Duramax 3500 crew cab long bed. Only way to go. We're throwing on some amp steps right now for Christmas, but high country grill, paint match bumpers, fenders, 22 by 12, no 22 by 10. Sorry, fuel forge with billet caps, Cognito leveling kit with upper arms, Fox shocks with resis. Nothing too much done to this thing. It's not deleted or anything yet. Reaper traction bars, airbags for towing the fifth wheel. Again, paint match bumpers, paint match handle. Yeah, that's about it on this guy.